Demon Slayer or Jujutsu Kaisen? Which one is stronger? Well, welcome to this video, and today we want to talk about whether the Kaisen Jujutsu team is stronger or the Demon Slayer team. In the first stage, I must say that this theory is my personal opinion, and I may miss something, but I may also make a mistake, so accept my apologies, and let's go to the video. In the first stage, we must say that the fighting technique is different in both animes. It's like shooting a gun with someone who has been a professional boxer for 10 years, but in hand-to-hand, it's a different story. In the Jujutsu Kaisen anime, our team uses different powers, which we call special jujutsu techniques. But in the Demon Slayer anime, our team uses a kind of power that can fight with a powerful breathing style technique. For those who haven't seen both of these animes or haven't understood them, the question may arise: what is the difference between these two techniques, and are they very different from each other or not? The answer is that in general, if we want to compare both of these powers, there may not be much difference. For example, in the Demon Slayer anime, we saw that if the demons receive different blows during the fight, or in the worst case, they will be amputated until if their head is not separated from their body, they can repair themselves again. In the Jujutsu Kaisen anime, it is almost the same. In this anime, we are introduced to a power called the reverse cursed technique, which, by the way, can use this power to some extent as long as the head is not separated from the person's body. Note that we are getting exceptions. We know that demons in the anime Demon Slayer and some members in the anime Jujutsu Kaisen can use these powers, but all these conditions may be very different in the field of battle. So first, we go to the members of Demon Killer. In this team, our members fight by using breathing style technique, and they do not have the power to regenerate the body. Of course, we must say that they have very high physical strength so that they can fight with demons and even survive. In this team, which is also called Hashira, the strongest of them is Gyomei, who is the strongest Hashira, who fights with this body size and height, and most importantly, he is blind. It's enough to imagine what kind of powerful senses a person who can't see anywhere and is called as the strongest fighter. Speed of action and fighting with strange physical strength are just a few examples of his terrifying power. On the other hand, if we want to choose an opponent for this person, there is no doubt that Megumi may face problems even against Gyomei, but the best option is definitely himself. Megumi doesn't have the power of reverse cursed technique, or at least we haven't seen it yet. But in terms of physical durability and agility, it can be equal to Gyomei. In the fight, if Megumi is going to use one of her secret techniques, like summoning Maharaga, then the fight won't take long to end. Gyomei's loss is certain. But if, for example, he is going to meet Gyomei using Shikigami and his own fighting power, it is going to be an equal fight until Gyomei uses his own breathing technique. The fight for Megumi will be much more difficult than before, because we know that the weapons that Gyomei uses are strange and heavy, and using them while fighting at that high speed will make things difficult for Megumi. In the end, if we have to say who will win this fight, maybe Gyomei will win this fight by a small margin, of course. I said if Megumi doesn't use her secret techniques. Special grade 1 sorcerers can be said to be in the same category as Hashiras, who can try their luck in fighting with Hashiras. But in the Jujutsu Kaisen anime, some members are introduced as a special rank that the Hashiras have no chance against them, so we have to go to the upper ranked demon, which we are going to talk about in the next video. You might have a question: so Yurichi can handle the others in this fight? Don't worry, I left a very good opponent for him.